Now who wanna move out on? If you got stripes and you let the city know you rock 'em, yeah, we got 'em, yeah, we fought 'em. Like that black and orange up on 'em, finger on 'em, never stop it, till the beast and on 'em. Who they rockin' with the diamond stripes, flossin' on the ring. Cincinnati, she's our queen, we gon' show the world who king. Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly.
What's up, everybody? This is Ted Karras with the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cincy Hat, and you're watching Bengals and Brews.
Hey,
You are watching Bengals and Brews. He's not lying. That's what this show is. If you're tuning in, it's Bengals and Brews. We're going to talk about the safety room. We're going to talk about the safety dance. We're going to talk about making sure you're safe when you're making love, if you're not trying to have kids. No, we're not going to talk about all that. What's up, fellas?
Nothing much. It's about
Got a new shirt there? New shirt, Greg?
New shirt. You can't see me. I'm camouflaged.
that's true. I was like, who the fuck are you talking to, Dale?
This is a badass new shirt I got from the Chop Shop.
This one's better.
Well, to each his own, Chop, to each his own. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be wearing this Midwest Best Barbecue, another proud sponsor. You know what that's going to make you? The coolest person at the restaurant. That is.
So are you saying you're going to be the coolest person?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Wearing a Chop Shop shirt, absolutely. If you wear a Chop Shop shirt, you are the coolest person at the restaurant.
You're all actually wearing Chop Shop shirt makes you 10% more likely to get laid. In a rumor that I recently heard.
Yes, and Jermaine Pratt. Now the reports are he is being released. We talked about this on Friday. Like, surprised it hasn't happened. Maybe the Bengals were trying to pray that someone would give them something, a 7th round future possible pick, or
right.
Nah. Apparently they were just making him wait. And they're like, all right, today seems like a good day. We're gonna cut his ass.
Yeah, why not? Fuck, it's 69 day.
Yeah,
6'9".
happy 6'9" day. Yeah.
Hey,
6'9".
guess what? Jermaine Pratt, 69, pal.
Which he wanted cut, and I imagine he'll get picked up pretty quickly. Colts are obviously a team to watch out for with Lou Anarumo there now as defensive coordinator. Hey, and as T. Brookie said, we will never forget that interception. Nope. We will never forget breaking that losing streak of not having a playoff win. So we do appreciate that. And he was a good player here, a guy we drafted and brought back and everything like that. So, yeah.
They can build a statue, Jermaine Pratt, man. I'll be cool with it. He ended our drought.
He did.
Sometimes
that's
legendary.
For.
Yeah. Sometimes it's fine to move on, for both sides.
No, the way the Bengals handled it, I will say this. I see where a lot of we're coming from. That's for the disrespect. They knew they were going to cut him. They should have done it at least like a month or right before free agency started. That way you get him more time. I totally get that right there.
I mean, the Packers just cut Jair Alexander. Like, these guys are still probably going to get picked up, and it probably don't make any difference. Because, to be honest, if you cut him 2-3 weeks ago, even a month ago, like, all these teams were, the draft. There hasn't been a bunch of moves. Like, even there was the draft, and then there's after the draft, and there's just not been a lot going on. So there's still plenty of time, and there's still time before training camp. So these guys will get latched in, and as long as they're at training camp, which is ideally what we'd hope for Trey Hendrickson, but I don't think saving that money changes anything with Trey Hendrickson. I think they had money. It's just they're not agreeing on the years. They're not agreeing on a lot of things with Trey Hendrickson. So I don't think this changes anything.
Bengals just want to win the contract. They just want to win the contract battle. That's all they want to do is win that.
But yeah, we'll look at little safeties. Maybe Chop will find another tier maker, rank them of some kind. Maybe a fun one. I don't know, because it's not going to take us very long to talk about the safeties. Safeties, we have.
I'm going to go looking.
Done. No.
Wait, can we talk about one quick thing? I mean, I know that I'm probably going to jinx the hell out of us because this is what happens all the time. Every time they get good. How about the Reds, man? How sweet it is.
Yeah, I don't want to say much, but good thing CES is back because he almost single-handedly won most of those games.
Yes, he did. CES, we're pulling for you, buddy. After me talking about this, he's probably going to go 0 for the next 25 or something.
Yeah, and I brought it up too, so yeah, he's screwed. Sorry, buddy.
Sorry.
But yeah, with the safeties, Jordan Battle and Geno Stone are expected to be the starters. We thought Geno Stone might get cut. I don't think he's going anywhere. Obviously, at this point, he took a little bit of a pay cut, which was kind of weird. What was it, like $500,000? Like, for these players, it was such a weird
lunch
thing.
Money or something, or
to even ask, like, was he eating too many Uncrustables in the lunchroom? Right. And they're like, we need to get some money back here because he's costing us. I don't know what was going on there. But yeah, he's here. He's going to be one of the safeties. You just hope without Golden, he's going to be a little better. He did look better down the second half. And then Jordan Battle, like, hey, you are the starter going into the season. First time in 3 years, even though we thought he should have been starting a lot of games, he's had to start, partway through the season and had some starts and things like that. But he hasn't been like, hey, you're the guy from the jump. And I think that's going to be good to have him as the starter, have him getting the reps, the practice reps, getting the reps with all the other first team guys. I'm expecting big things from Jordan Battle. How about you?
Absolutely. I mean, it's like they never gave him the chance. It was always like giving these veterans, it was like from the Marvin Lewis era, giving these veterans more chances. It's like near the end of his rookie year, he was like in the top 10 in safeties. And like, we were all happy we got Von Bell back. We thought they were going to get rid with Von Bell. But then they start him over Battle, and it's like it took them so how many games to say, hey, Battle needs to be the starter again? Or is this finally going to be the year they just give him the full keys to the car saying
what it seems like? That's what it seems like.
Who else are they giving the keys to?
What's that?
Yeah. Who else are they giving the keys to?
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, he's got
unless they go and they sign, Blackman or one of these guys that are still out there. People have said Simmons, but I think his best football's behind him. The other guys on the roster right now are Dejon Anthony, Tyson Anderson, and then they got Jalen Key and PJ Jules, who, undrafted type guys, practice squad type guys. Hey, maybe they'll make some plays and make a push for a 53-man spot, but it seems pretty set to me they'll probably keep 4 safeties and 6 corners. And I think the 4 are going to be Geno Stone, Jordan Battle, Dejon Anthony, and Tyson Anderson.
I don't disagree with that.
And I'm excited to see what Dejon can do with more snaps, even special teams, just any opportunities that he gets. And then, obviously Tyson Anderson is a special teams like stud. He's not going anywhere for special teams alone. But, if somebody's injured or something, he could get some playing time. It wouldn't surprise me to see Tyson Anderson having to start some games this year, or Dejon, because injuries happen.
Yeah.
Got a super chat from our guy David Gabbard here, which this is right up Greg alley. Greg,
yes,
Greg is so thankful you gave us this super chat. And
Dave, thank you so much. I said this.
Hold on. So for the podcast listeners, Greg, keep it in your pants for a second.
Oh.
Yeah.
The question David asked is, how would you feel about Jair Alexander to the Bengals? Because he was cut by the Packers today. Personally, I think the cornerback room is already crowded, but he could be an upgrade. He's been a pretty good player throughout his career.
Hey, what have I been saying to you? Well, I mean, I love the young corners. No doubt in my mind. But you're in a win-now mode. Getting a veteran presence like Alexander, it's not going to happen. Bengals aren't going to give him the cash or anything. But I'm just saying, you put him and you have him, CTB, and DJ Turner. I'd be totally happy with it. But it's not going to happen. But I can only dream.
Yeah, I think that they're probably set there, and I think Alexander's still going to command a pretty big contract that the Bengals wouldn't be willing to pay. But, yeah, I mean, if you were able to get him on, even like a $5 million deal just for being a veteran and stuff and come in here and compete with the rest of the guys, I would love that. But my guess is they'd only be interested in a player like that if the rehab for Dax is going badly.
Yeah.
Because DJ's already back out there off of his injury and practicing. But Dax isn't. So unless Dax is behind the 8 ball on recovery from his injury, I just think they're going to roll with the young guys, and it's not just Dax, DJ Turner, Cam Taylor-Britt, Josh Newton, all 4 of those guys I think they really like. And then you still have DJ Ivey. You've got some guys like we've talked about, Jalen Davis. So they've got some guys on the roster at corner. And, which one is Tyson again, Dale? I mean, maybe it's just 2 Dejon Anthonys at backup, right? Who is Tyson Anderson? Maybe you interview Tyson Anderson and he's Dejon Anthony, and then you interview Dejon Anthony, and he's also
It depends
Dejon
on
Anthony.
if you get Rum Dale or Dale.
This is true.
Right.
Yeah, I agree, Charles. We do need to be ready to play week 1 because, Cleveland's defense, especially, physical ass defense. Yeah. David said, thanks, Greg. We could dream, we could dream to have that depth.
We can only dream, Dave. We can only freaking dream, bro.
Well, I mean, that's what we do as Bengal fans. We dream.
Hope.
Then again, I did dream about getting this chop
hope.
shop. I did dream about getting this chop shop shirt. Never thought it was going to happen, but it happened.
I know. The shipping is a little slower on that one.
Who cares? It was well worth the shipping, bro.
It's worth the wait, man. And that hat goes good with it. I was just noticing your hat.
Yeah, no. I love it, man. I mean, dude, I've been trying to start a Salute to Service collection. Got a cheap one off eBay. There's I'm trying to get a sweatshirt that's if you're watching the show, whoever the hell you are, I had 5 good offers out there, and you kept stonewalling me. So the hell with you.
Well,
until I get more money.
I see what's up here. Like, fucking 2 guys on the show from Eastern Ohio, clearly rednecks. I was raised in Harrison, Ohio, redneck. You're feeling a little out of place, so you're buying all this fucking camo gear. Either that or you got to start a farm stand, Greg.
I'm from Madeira, buddy.
You're from Madeira. That's not a redneck place.
Yeah.
It's true, Greg. You're trying to fit in. You're trying to fit in.
Hey, look, I did not go to Abercrombie. I only have one Abercrombie and Fitz shirt.
It's a bunch of country fucks on this show.
In Fitz shirt growing up. Just one.
Who said that? I can't even see up there.
I am not.
Oh, it's Greg.
What?
I fucking camouflage. Every time I look up there, I can't see. I'm like, I hear you, and I'm like, where the fuck is he at?
I know. But I only have one Abercrombie and Fitz shirt growing up, guys. That's it. I had no.
Okay.
I had Rustler. Them jeans, Rustler.
Although I did have quite a few North Face jackets, but Derek owns a North Face jacket too, though.
Well, that's because Derek's also bougie redneck.
Oh,
yeah, but did you ever own any FUBU gear?
Oh, shit. I do own I own a couple of pairs of Lululemons, but that's.
I really had a FUBU like jersey. It was like so I got it from the mall.
Oh, look who's talking!
It was like Carolina blue collar, and I liked the color of it. To be honest, didn't know FUBU was for us by us because we used to have where you could go down and people would drive their cars and you could walk on the strip and hang out. You know, flirt with girls and stuff in high school. Well. Had some black guys that didn't quite appreciate me wearing that FUBU shirt.
What?
Yeah. They were like, for us, by us. And I was like, okay.
Oh, see, I don't even know. That's what that stands for?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yep. I don't even know. I just like the shirt. I learned real quick. I mean, nothing happened, but.
I mean, really, for who? It's probably a bunch of fucking, like, cheap labor workers making it. So for who?
Right.
For
it's
who?
By
who?
Made in China still, you know what I mean? But yeah.
Right. Yeah. For us, by us. Made in China.
Probably. But yeah. So that was fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
99.9% Browns fans.
I had some Zubaz pants and I got licks in it down there in fucking Oneida, Kentucky at my boarding school. I got licks in my Zubaz pants. They were thin too, man. That fucking pad will crack your ass.
Oh yeah, man. Zubaz definitely. Oof.
Matt, I'll tell you what, man. I didn't grow up in Mount Airy, but I was in Mount Airy a lot because my mom grew up in Coleraine and I was at my grandparents a lot right there in at the edge of Mount Airy in Coleraine on Harry Lee Lane.
Harry Lee?
Harry Lee. That's where my mom grew up. Harry Lee Lane. Yeah. See, I did find a
Tina just grew up in Hamilton.
Tina, my wife grew up in Hamilton, so
well, Hamilton
piece of information that's handy to know when I'm around you, so I don't piss you off because I know what the fuck Hamilton women look like when they're pissed off, and I'm not a fan of it.
Well, Hamilton. Does Hamilton mean all over Hamilton County, or is there actually?
No, it's Hamilton, Ohio, Greg. It's in Butler County.
Oh, okay.
Ohio likes to fuck with us that way. They make a Hamilton County, and then they make a Hamilton, Ohio that's not in Hamilton County. It's right next to Hamilton County and Butler County.
Yeah.
So, I knew that because Matt orders
you
from
send
the
a lot of
shop
shirts
right
there,
off.
yeah.
Yes, right. There's a lot of shirts go head over to Hamilton.
Yeah, Anthony, why didn't you tell me what FUBU meant back when I was in high school, God damn it.
No shit, man. This is Anthony's fault that you got fucked with, Greg. He could have told you. I mean, we've been
should've
nice
told
to
me.
Anthony. There's no
I know,
excuse.
it's fucked up.
No excuse.
What?
Maybe you're like,
Should have told me.
I wasn't there. I wasn't born. I was younger.
That's true.
It's your fault still.
But still, you should
We're
have
friends.
Back to
We're
the
friends.
Future that shit. Went back
Yeah.
in time. Fucking been like, Dale, it's me, Anthony from the future.
Right. You could.
Fubu
I
means
mean,
for us, by us, and you are a
Yeah.
white cracker. You are not allowed to wear that.
Yeah, like find something else Carolina blue, Dale.
It's true.
Not that one. That's not the one for you. Give you a little warning, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck it. He's just like,
True.
hey, go get your ass beat. You're going to find out.
I'm surprised I
care.
didn't, to be fair, because I was just like, whatever.
Thanks
I
a lot,
didn't know what they were
Anthony, for
talking
letting
about.
us down.
Oh,
I mean,
well.
Dale, I didn't get let down. I never wore Carolina blue.
Yeah, and I'm a Kentucky fan, but I liked North Carolina, and I like those colors because they also hate Duke. So
Whoa, wait a minute. You're a UK fan, but you like North Carolina.
Yeah, because we both mutually hate Duke.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Dude, Duke was the school everybody Madeira loved, man.
Plus, I fucking loved Vince Carter.
I love Vince Carter, too. Vince Carter, best dunker of all time, Dale. But you know who else I'm a big fan of? Christian Laettner.
Oh, fuck, eat a bag of dicks, Christian Layton.
Yeah, eat a bag of dicks, Greg. Who the fuck's that guy?
Should have never been on the dream team. It's just embarrassing that he was on that dream team.
No,
He didn't
Shaq
deserve
should have
a
been in
spot.
over him. I agree with
Isaiah
that.
Thomas? Like,
Shaq didn't make it. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, my wife loves that Richard steak sandwich. That mullet review guy just did one, and he was talking about how is it legal to put that much onion on a steak sandwich. And he's right. That's the thing at Richard's, man. It's like a fucking whole onion.
oh, yeah.
chopped
See,
up
I don't
and
really
put on
like
a steak
onion like
hoagie.
that, so, yeah.
Yeah, it's not got
like
any
that.
ketchup on it at all.
No.
No
Nope,
A1
wouldn't like it.
sauce?
What's that?
No A1
Yeah, no,
sauce on
but
chicken?
no, Greg. No, Greg. I haven't bought a bottle of A1 sauce in like 20 years.
All right. So before we jump into a tier maker, this would be a
Okay.
good time for me to ask our wonderful brew crew, everybody in the chat, if they've got any questions for us.
That's a good idea. Go
Bengals
ahead.
related.
A moment of
guess
silence
Bengals related.
while we collect your questions.
And if you got a couple questions that you want us to answer before we just jump into a tier maker and have fun with it, because
Yeah.
we're at that point in the summer where there's just not a lot going on, but it's like
No.
we still
Well,
want
I'm
to have
trying to
shows, but we just don't. It's hard to sit here and talk about the same things over and over and over. Like Trey Henderson, there's Trey Henderson.
Oh,
Hopefully
wait a
we
minute.
have some guests
You
coming
saying
up
there's
in the
news
future.
about Trey today while I was sleeping?
No.
Oh.
No, he made a post that had Jermaine Pratt in it, and then Jermaine Pratt reposted it with a blood drop or something. And that's it. That's all I got.
I'll be damned.
Is Anthony going to be considered a safety or a corner? I think they'll keep him listed as a safety, but I think he can play a little bit of both. So that's a good question because I think he's versatile enough that, they're going to give him some reps in the slot and let him do some different things and hopefully cover some tight ends in general. Him and DJ Ivy both I'd like to see covering tight ends this year because I think they would be pretty good at it. But I think they'll keep him listed like safety on the depth chart.
Probably. So how many safeties they usually keep?
4 a lot of times. They have kept
Yeah.
5, but a lot of
They
years
kept
it's been
5,
4.
didn't they? Because Tyson Anderson and the special teams.
Well, and even they found ways for Michael Thomas, they would, didn't they 1 year cut him but bring him back
Yes, they
for
did.
the roster
I remember.
gymnastics. So
Yeah.
sometimes they'll do that to get a 5th, but that's more just because he's a veteran and stuff. I think that they won't
Right.
keep.
Can I ask you
Tina
guys?
says-
Can I ask you guys one non-football question? Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say Tina's talking about Evan McPherson having a bounce back year. And, man, God, I hope so.
I hope so too.
I think so because I seen something about that. His brother was dealing with some health stuff, which his brother's back healthy and a kicker at Auburn, but he had lost all
That's
this
true.
weight and some of the stuff he was going through. So, I mean, I'm sorry, but man, as a kicker and as a brother, and he seems obviously very, very close with his family. You know what I mean? They're all like a close knit family. So I'm sure, and his brother also being a kicker, that some of that was on his mind. Plus, you had, Ryan Rico here as a holder his first year here. So more, and And he wasn't even supposed to be the punter going in. So there was a lot leading up to last season. There was a lot of rotation of Rico and Brad Robbins as holders. Plus, they had a third punter for a little while during this time of the year. So, but even during camp until Robbins got hurt, they're switching out holders and this and that. But now I think with just Rico and most likely Cal Adamitis, but William Wagner is also here. So maybe they're switching out the snappers. But I think having the holder and having the same operation a little bit, hopefully will help Evan McPherson because it's such a fine-tuned operation.
Exactly.
Ideally, you want to not even think about it when everything's going well. But, man, you start missing, you start wondering whose fault is it. And all three sometimes get the blame or kicker gets the most blame. But could be some of the holder, could be some snaps.
Well, I mean, a lot like Joe Burrow, Evan McPherson puts it on himself. So when he missed those kicks, even when it was who was it, Cal Adamitis holding it or something like that, he blamed himself. The laces were in, he blamed himself. Westage comment, man.
Westage
said,
just
saying,
if not, get his ass the fuck up out of here. I don't care about his fuck ass brother. I didn't say that. Westage said it. I'm just reading what he said.
His brother looked like DJ Qualls after that.
Yeah.
Whatever it was that he went through. He's so goddamn skinny.
But I feel you still got a job to do, right? And he's still got to come in here and he's got to do his job. And, like Charles says, groin injury, well, when was that? Because he didn't have a good season all season. And I think they would have shut him down. I think they used that as an excuse to keep him on the roster, knowing though that they couldn't keep trotting him out there last year.
If I asked my boss if I could take some time off because my brother's sick, the answer is fucking no. You got to get FMLA. So, I mean, what's just right? It's your job. Go do your job.
Got to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Cade York I'm surprised that they haven't brought Cade York back for competition, like
they might have seen enough of him in season.
Well, let me ask you guys this. Out of the Bengals, Nick Chubb, if all goes well, he signs a one-year deal. How about pairing Chubb with Mixon? Do you guys think that's going to be an interesting combo?
No.
Not really.
It'd be same.
I mean, it could be, but maybe 3 years ago. But, I mean, I know Mixon had a good year last year. But, I mean, Chubb's just been injured a lot. And maybe, Chubb, if he's had a healthy offseason and stuff, then I have to eat my words a little bit. But, going in, it's I don't see it. It's kind of like with Aaron Rodgers when he signed with Pittsburgh, right? I'm like, well, if he's the guy he was 3 years ago, well, come on. It's the same thing. It's well, he's not been, though. What's he done the last couple of years? So it's a little bit of that, right?
That's true, but
I don't see how he's going to get along with Mike Tomlin because Mike Tomlin's a very demanding coach. And is he really going to let Rodgers do what the hell he wants when he wants? Well,
Rodgers going to do whatever the hell he wants regardless. Right. So I don't think Mike Tomlin's got a say in it. He might as well just fucking jump on and join it.
No, I agree.
If you can't beat him, join him thing.
Still got to perform. Joe always has. I mean, my gosh, it's the offense got to score every time,
I know. Joe Burrow scores 47 points in a game, and the defense allows 52. And in the press conference, Joe's like, "There's a couple plays I left on the field. I could have done better. I could have won."
What kind of tier maker are you thinking about today?
How about this one?
All right. I can do this.
We haven't done cereal.
I don't even fuck with cereal, so
I don't never fuck with cereal.
No, I used to eat Wheaties a little bit.
Dale, you're too good for cereal.
I'll stay on the comments for you guys, and I'll stay on the comments. All
right, Chop. I can go through most of these with you, buddy. All right, Apple Jacks. Okay,
Apple Jacks is fucking
about 30 million, Anthony, salary cap wise. I think that's if we take out what Stewart and Demetrius Knight will get. I seen somebody. I think it was Santori said about 30 million. So we've got at least 30 million in cap space. I don't know what the hell we're going to do with it, but yeah, continue. Apple Jacks.
Apple Jacks. Well, Chop, do you want to relabel all this?
Well, I like the ones that they picked here.
All right, so it's Apple Jacks. That's fucking delicious.
So what's the categories? I
think Apple Jacks is in a pinch.
Okay, that's fine.
What's the categories, Greg?
Jamar Chase, fucking delicious, solid, and a pinch and trash. Yeah, no, Chop. I didn't really eat Apple
Jamar
Jacks.
Chase is the number one cereal.
Jamar Chase is the top.
Yeah. Apple Jacks, yeah, Chop, I'll agree with you. I really never care for Apple Jacks. It's in a pinch.
In a pinch. Now, Blueberry, man.
I never
he's only
tried
come out.
Blueberry.
Huh?
I never had Blueberry.
Ah, it's fucking delicious. And so is the goddamn, you can move them all up there. Look, if anybody in the comments says anything, and look at this.
Dalton says Fruity Pebbles is number one. Chop, you are not even just naming these. You're just putting
I'm just saying.
top.
So what I did was I
Don't-
wanted to
Fruity-
tell everybody is I put up the Frankenberry, the Blueberry, and the Count Chocula in fucking delicious category.
Dalton, by the way, Dalton Stone. Is this the same Dalton? Happy birthday, Dalton. I think today's your birthday if this is the same Dalton. But, dude, I don't like eating jelly beans with milk. That's why I thought of Fruity Pebbles. It's like eating jelly beans with milk. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh, man. I don't
Captain
really agree
Crunch.
with that, Greg. I like Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, no. Come on, Chop. Put it solid.
Well,
You like jelly beans and milk?
Wow.
I
it's
goddamn
Dalton
love.
and Matt's number one, and you guys are putting it in
Matt's
solid?
number one. There you go. Although I already see the next one, Matt, and it's the goddamn best cereal on this whole thing. It's just regular ass Captain Crunch.
That Fruity Pebbles is like a number one cereal because I don't really fucks with cereal like that.
No, here, Chop.
Fruity Pebbles is a number one cereal.
Wait. We never agreed Captain Crunch is number one?
Oh, yeah, we did.
Okay, fine. Berry Captain
I have
Crunch.
had Captain Crunch back in the day, I think, or at least maybe an off-brand kind of Captain Crunch because
Crunch berries. I never had Crunch berries.
Crunch berries are cool too. They're really good.
Okay, whatever. Oh my god.
They're Jamar Chase.
This is just like Chop is just doing the list.
Yeah,
no
Chop's just
fucking
doing it.
interaction. He's just putting shit wherever.
Okay,
he
totally,
wants.
totally. It's
Chop,
totally up to everybody
let's go to
else.
what you and I can agree with. Frosted Flakes is number one. No doubt about it.
Well, the whole chat is saying Fruity Pebbles is the best.
God dang.
Jerome also
God
says
dang it.
Fruity Pebbles is the best.
All right. There we go. Fuck it.
Oh my god. A chocolate Cocoa Pebbles is better.
The Brew Crew is standing united on Fruity
Yeah,
Pebbles.
we got it. Greg,
Okay,
have
that's
some love
fine.
for the Brew Crew.
All right, fine.
All right. I don't even know what the fuck Captain Crunch sprinkled donut crunch is.
Me neither. I don't know any. I know
What?
peanut
That's
butter
some
crunch.
fancy. That's some bougie ass shit.
It's got to be trash, right? Because
Okay,
I don't
Chop.
even know. That's that
What
kind
the-
of
Probably
shit they
wouldn't hurt
sell
of
at
it.
Ollie's.
Chop,
Right.
put the peanut butter at Jamar Chase.
Crunch peanut butter.
Yes. Thank you.
So there's peanut butter
I'm going to
cereal.
go the back
I'm
of it
confused.
because I would go with
Bill,
fucking
how old
delicious
are you?
on
You and I
that
grew up
one.
in the same era, and you don't know what the peanut butter Captain Crunch is?
The best peanut butter cereal anyway, Greg, is this one, Reese Puffs.
Yeah, it's good. I'm not crazy about it.
See,
Yeah,
I got to
I
put it in
don't-
front of Captain Crunch peanut butter.
Fine. Actually, I won't debate you on that.
There you go. So I put Reese Puffs in front of Captain Crunch peanut butter. If anybody in the chat's got
Thank
an
you,
opinion
Tina.
about that, fuck off. I mean, let us know.
Oh,
Tina says peanut butter Captain Crunch is delicious.
It is. But I think Reese Puffs is a better peanut butter cereal.
Reese Puffs is good.
But I'm
I-
willing
Give people time to answer, Chop.
Yeah.
You're just like you're going to like 10
Yeah.
more cereals before people
Guys,
can even
I gotta
fucking
go to the
answer.
bathroom.
You're out of control today.
I got my hands
I
up.
got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Rate me.
So, chat. If you've had both, what are the options there? It was Reese Puffs versus peanut butter Captain Crunch. Which
Right.
should be higher? They're both in the Jamar Chase category, which means
Right.
they're elite.
Which is elite. They're Triple Crown
But-
winner.
Which one?
Triple Crunch. They're Triple
Dalton
Crunch
now
winner.
is saying Fruit Loops is number 2, but Fruit Loops is in the elite.
Ah.
Matt Walker says Reese's is better.
He says what?
Reese's is better.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Matt. Thank you, sir.
Jerome
my-
also says Reese's. So it looks like Reese's
All
is
right.
going to stay above. And Tina
Captain
says she
Crunch.
also likes Reese's also. So
Yes.
she's likes them both equally. It's like children.
is.
You
Oh,
know, if you
good.
got 2 children, I like
Yeah.
both my children equally. That's what she's saying about these cereals.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, we got the last Captain Crunch left. I think it's the Oops All Berries.
I see it. I mean, I don't even know what it is. Like, I don't fucks with none of this. So, and Greg's
Man,
not here.
Dale, you got to eat some
So-
cereal, man. It's really good.
Why?
It's tasty.
Man, the only time I ever ate cereal when I was younger, man, it just felt like I had to put a bunch of sugar in it for it to be good, and that's not gonna be.
Man, you ain't got to
healthy for me.
put sugar in Captain Crunch.
Mm.
I'm gonna go all berries. Greg's not here. I would go solid. I don't know what the chat thinks about that. All berries is good, but like it's a mixer. I've always said that like the thing with the cereal with the Captain Crunch is you buy a thing of all berries and you buy a thing of Captain Crunch regular, and then you can have just Captain Crunch, you can have all berries, or you can mix it together and have Crunch berries.
You're very passionate about your cereals, I can tell.
Well, cereal's fucking tasty, Dale. I might have a bowl later.
I don't fucks with it.
I mean, Cheerios, solid.
Yeah, see, I had some Cheerios growing up.
Regular Cheerios is
it's just solid, right? You should stay solid.
I think regular Cheerios is kind of in a pinch.
Okay.
Now, when you get to the flavored ones,
well, I just don't fucks with none of it.
If they would have done like, they should have. Oh, here it is, Honey Nut Cheerios.
So
here,
Tina has an opinion. Tina has an opinion.
At least solid, huh?
Tina says the best cereal out there right now is Lucky Charms S'mores cereal.
Ooh, she thinks, holy shit, Lucky Charms S'mores.
Well,
she thinks they just discontinued it.
Oh,
yeah. Well, she got you all excited, Chop, and then
there is a s'mores cereal right here. Is this it, Tina?
Where did you guys put Frosted Flakes?
We didn't put it yet.
I don't see it on here.
It's down here at the bottom, Greg. It's not up there yet.
Well, put Frosted Flakes at the top. We're going mix and match here. Oh, there it is. Put Frosted Flakes at the top now.
Frosted Flakes is okay for about 5 minutes, and then it's soggy as shit.
No, Chop. I've had to put up with all your crap with all this cereal. You at least owe me one cereal at the top.
Hold on. What one are you talking about?
Frosted
Get the chat's opinion. You guys are really.
I don't care the chat's opinion. This is
cornflakes.
We're Bengals fans here. We're Bengals fans here, everybody. He's the Tiger. You put him at top.
Yeah, he's Tony the Tiger.
What
End of the year 2 years ago, God damn it.
Frosted Flakes is mid. Sorry, Greg.
Oh, Tina.
So mid would be like.
I love it. Come on, I love you all here, but come on.
In solid or in a pinch?
I mean, this is ridiculous.
I don't think anybody really fucks with Frosted Flakes, bro.
Greg, I had to take some of mine down.
I mean, why don't you guys just rip out my heart?
I got to tell you, these next
when
ones,
Greg
I don't
gets
eat,
on the food stuff, you disagree with Greg on food? Whoo, buddy.
That's why I knew this one would be great. Hey, Greg, here. Let me just move up Frosted Flakes, Diet Frosted Flakes.
Oh, my God.
Flakes.
I use that
cornflakes. If you add sugar to cornflakes, you got Frosted Flakes.
That is used on chicken, Chop.
See, so Matt Walker says he agrees with Tina. It's solid. But Dalton Stone Greg says that flakes are elite, but not over Fruity Pebbles. So he is actually agreeing with you. But then Jerome says solid. So it looks like way more solid on the Frosted Flakes.
There will never be a day I would take Fruity Pebbles or Frosted Flakes. I'm sorry to you all that I don't like jelly beans with milk. Sorry.
I got to tell you, jelly beans with milk really sounds fucking delicious, to be honest, even though that's not what I think it tastes like. But
Chop, I've seen you eat hair, buddy.
Hair?
Just kidding.
Hair?
Oh,
just kidding.
I was going to say, I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but I don't remember. I'll try shit.
No, I'm kidding, Chop. Everybody has their own opinion.
Kellogg cornflakes is fish bait, and that's it.
Yep, I agree with that, Tina. No, here's one. What about, all right, for French Toast Crunch?
I mean, cornflakes is the same thing as your Frosted Flakes. You think they're trash, but if you just coat them with sugar, it's fucking, you want it to be like the best cereal on the thing. Makes no sense, Greg.
Makes no sense.
It's the exact same.
What are you talking
Frosted
about?
Flakes and cornflakes, they're both made by Kellogg's, both made in the same company. All they do is shoot sugar on the fucking cornflakes, pack them up, and put a tiger on there. Suckers like you buy them.
And you know
all
what,
you gotta do is add sugar.
And you know what? You don't get to taste the sugary milk with the cornflakes.
You do if you pour some fucking sugar in there, Greg.
Yes, you do.
Pour sugar in your cereal.
I'm not going to pour. I don't need to pour sugar when there's already sugar on the Frosted Flakes.
What's the chat say, Dale? Are they with me?
No, everybody's just silent because you guys are losing your fucking minds.
No, Chop's losing his mind, and I'm just trying to reinforce. Just kidding.
What about flavored Cheerios, man? I don't do too many.
Oh my God, I don't even wasted my time with that. Wheat Chex, I do like though.
I did have some. We're not at Wheat Chex. Chocolate Cheerios. What's everybody's say?
I never tried that other cereal.
I would chocolate Cheerios. I would say It's either between in a pinch and trash for me.
I can't even keep up with what one you guys are on.
Chocolate Cheerios. Greg's skipping ahead to wheat checks.
Cheerios skipped ahead to so many. Everybody else skipped ahead to freaking.
Matt said you weren't wrong about whatever you guys were arguing about a minute ago.
Yeah.
Wheat checks aren't even on here, Greg. You're fucked. Hey, Dale, I see your Wheaties are on there, bro.
Yeah. I like Wheaties. That's the best with the banana.
Well, we're doing regular frosted Cheerios.
I don't think any cereal's that good. So I'm just like, yeah.
You never had cereal, Dale.
I've had cereal, just mid-ass cereal like Cheerios and Wheaties, and that's been a long time ago. I don't fucking care for it. It is what it is.
Oh, Dale's too cool for cereal.
What about frosted Cheerios? What's everybody think about that one?
No.
Yeah. I put it in trash. If anybody has anything to say about that, go ahead and put it in the comments. Here's your checks, Greg. Rice checks. First one up.
Checks. I like, give me regular wheat checks, but that's a lot to ask for, apparently. All of them can be trash. I just like them in checks mix.
So all checks are trash, but wheat checks?
Yeah, sure.
Man, you got some fucked up taste buds, man.
Chex Mix gets love because of puppy chow.
Wait, what did you say?
That's true.
What Dalton said. And Tina said, Chex Mix as cereal is trash. Chex Mix and puppy chow is elite.
Yes. You know what they're talking about, don't you, Greg?
What, you're a
puppy chow, the Muddy Buddies?
What?
Oh, my God. Greg, let me flip back to that screen.
No, don't.
You don't know about Muddy Buddies, Chex Mix?
I don't care, Chop. Let's just finish the cereal thing. We don't need to.
Oh, man. Go to UDF and get some Muddy Buddies, bro.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking. Santori had me try them one time. Yeah, they're good.
So good.
All right, Chips Ahoy.
They're fucking Jamar Chase.
Chips Ahoy, I've had those. They're okay, but
I've never had Chips Ahoy.
Grade. They're nothing to write a book about.
So
what about Tex-Mex? Renee says Tex-Mex.
That's Mexican food down in Texas. I've heard it's really good.
Yeah.
Is there Tex-Mex cereal on here?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Cinnabon cereal. Never had Cinnabon cereal.
I do like cinnamon, but I've never had Cinnabon cereal.
I love cinnamon too, chaps. That's one thing we agree on.
I should have made one of them. Never had. I've never had it, but in a pinch, I'd try it. And what about Cinnamon Toast Crunch, man? People love that shit. I'm not a big fan. I think it goes soggy real fast.
I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I just like eating it straight up. I don't like using it in milk.
Well, it won't go soggy that way, Greg. You're smart.
Exactly. See, oh my God, me and Chopper are agreed on something here. You
well,
like to
say I'm
stick your
eating
hand
cereal
in it like
dry.
I do.
I'm not saying I'm eating the cereal dry. That's for toddlers. I like to eat cereal with my milk.
But like you agree, it gets soggy so easily.
It does get soggy easily.
That's why I eat it straight up, brother.
Well, what's everybody in the chat saying about Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Because I know a lot of people love the shit out of it.
Dalton says Cinnamon Toast Crunch is okay. So once again, Divine, you're joining in. We're talking cereals now. We talked safeties. Now we're talking cereals. Yeah. And I don't fucks with cereal, so I have zero opinion on cereal.
And I didn't know that going into it, or I would have picked like cheeseburgers. I would have picked ketchup brands for you, Dale. We could have ranked ketchup brands.
Yeah, Cocoa Puffs, Chop. God, Chop, Cocoa Puffs may be the best chocolate cereal.
I think Renee says pass. Tina says it's solid. So
I will say this: Cam Taylor Bread's parents love some Cinnamon Toast Crunch drinks. John and I took that rum chata and Fireball down to the parking lot and gave Cam Taylor Bread's family a drink of it. They drank the whole fucking bottle. They love the shit out of it. Really good drink. Celebrated by Cam Taylor Bread's parents in Lot 1. Maybe it'll happen
He
again.
would rather eat Golden Grams than the Toast Crunch, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
They're on the same level to me. I can understand that. And Golden Grams is here. I can move it up there, and I'll put it below Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Golden Grams. Who was that said that, Dale?
Divine.
Oh, yeah.
He said too much sugar.
That's true. I don't know about that. It gets soggy fast. It's like the same cereal. I agree with Divine. It's a little bit different, but it gets soggy fast. It's like same shape, gets soggy fast. What were you saying about Cocoa Puffs, Greg? It's next.
Cocoa Puffs may be the best chocolate cereal, Chop.
No, that's not true. But I don't think the best one is on here. But Cocoa Puffs, I would go with solid. I don't know what the chat says.
Yeah, what do y'all think about Cocoa Puffs?
We'll move it up into solid while we're thinking about it.
With room to move it around.
Yeah. I mean, it's right there in the middle. Kind of solid like her.
Well, no answer so far on Cocoa Puffs, so...
Oh, my God, what is with everybody?
Maybe no one cares about it.
Nobody cares about
you.
Tina agrees with solid.
All right.
Oh, we got Cookie Crisp.
Bro, Cookie Crisp is minimum fucking delicious.
It is good. It is good.
Cookie Crisp?
A box of it.
Yeah.
It's like little cookies, Dale. You can get a whole bowl of little cookies.
Yeah, I fucks with cookies, so yeah.
Fuck yeah.
All right, here we go.
I'll vote on something with cookies.
Oh. Hey.
Dalton said elite, but them little cookie shits are elite.
Hey, I don't disagree, man, but should I put it up in fucking Jamar Chase Cookie Crisp?
Matt said it is fucking delicious. So I think fucking delicious is fine.
I don't disagree, man.
Fringe fucking delicious to elite.
Change what?
No, I said I think it's fine. Renee says he would love Greg to take someone to the mat over cereal. Oh, you should have seen about fucking Halloween candy, Renee.
No,
motherfucker got really amped up about Halloween candy.
But Pops, let's go to Pops. Who remembers the good old 90? I gotta have my Pops.
Pops is good. If my wife was voting on this one, it'd be fucking Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
My wife loves her Pops. What are we putting Pops at?
You know what? I wasn't crazy about him, but I just like the commercial.
I mean, Greg, it's only you and Chop that fucks with cereal, and you keep walking away.
I know. I can't see when he's walked away, so I just keep talking because I'm on my other screen doing the tear maker.
How am I walking away, Dale?
Well, the one time I talked to you, it sounded like you're at your neighbor's house.
Well, because I was getting a thing of peanut butter.
Uh-oh.
Matt says in a pinch, whatever we're talking about, I guess.
Yeah, I guess
Pops. I did put it at the back of solid. Don't tell Sarah, man. I'm trying to get laid on my vacation.
Tina don't think she's ever had Pops, and Divine says chocolate can crunch.
Oh.
What?
I don't know. I'm just reading.
Chocolate King Crunch.
I don't see that there, Divine.
What the fuck is Chocolate King Crunch?
Yeah, Divine, I don't see that, buddy.
Chocolate can crunch.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Probably if you had a chocolate thing. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't keep up with this. I don't fuck with
We got Cocoa Puffs up there. All right. Cracklin' Oat Bran. Fucking trash, right?
I mean, sounds like trash.
It's trash.
Who
the fuck wants to eat some Cracklin' Oat Bran? That shit, like, they give that free at the nursing home or something. Keep you bulked up so you can take a dump right. I don't need that.
Tina agrees trash. So
yeah.
Trash.
There you
Move
go.
on.
Yeah. When I need bulk in my stool, I might turn to some Cracklin' Oat Bran.
You'll get it out of the trash.
I will pull it out of the trash. Yes. Now, Eggo cereal, I've never had.
Lego my Eggo. I didn't even know there was Eggo cereal.
I knew there was Eggo cereal, but I've never had it. So since I've never had it, trash is always going to be never had.
Yeah.
Until somebody else in the chat says, hey, that fucking Eggo cereal is goddamn tits. I love it. It'll stay down in trash.
Divine is driving, so it's hard for him to get his thoughts out. But best chocolate cereal is chocolate Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch.
Really?
What the fuck? I never heard of chocolate.
I never heard of chocolate Captain Crunch, Divine.
I bet you guys would like it, though.
Although, Divine, I will respectfully fucking disagree, sir, because the best chocolate cereal is Cocoa Krispies.
No, it's not. It's Cocoa Puffs.
You're fucking crazy, Greg. Nobody even says that. Everybody said Cocoa Puffs is solid at best.
Well,
Divine's already saying.
Hey, Chop. You know what? You're solid, Chop.
I am solid. I'm a solid. I'm not a gas. I am some liquid, but mostly solid.
French Toast Crunch. I think I may have heard of it, but I've never tried it.
Fucking like regular Cinnamon Toast Crunch to me is only it's not to me it's not even solid. And then you got French toast. What's fucking weird?
Yeah.
It's like the sequel of a cereal that wasn't good anyway. So where are we going here? Trash?
Sure.
I mean, people love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So if they want to change that from trash never had to something else, I'm open to listen to it. There are some cereals down here I haven't had. Like fucking Gorilla
Loops.
Munch.
Hey, what you got? Yeah, Fruit Loops I thought were a little overrated, but they're solid, I think. What'd you take, Chop, on Fruit Loops?
I think Fruit Loops taste like jelly beans with milk, Greg.
No, that's a different type
Who the
of
fuck
jelly
wants to
bean.
eat jelly beans with milk?
I guess so.
It's the same. It's fruit cereal. It literally tastes the same as Fruity Pebbles.
That is hypocritical of me. That is a little hypocritical of me.
I was 100% aimed right at you.
Yeah, no, because I did eat Fruit Loops.
Tony Blade said Golden Grams are elite. Loops are solid. Fruit Loops in a pinch. And Dalton says elite to whatever. You guys are probably talking
Dalton
about.
says
I have a
elite.
fucking
And,
migraine.
well, I'll put it back here at the back of fucking delicious. Or I guess elite would be Jamar Chase, right?
Ooh, Chop.
Yes.
This one I used to eat a lot when they had the good frost on them.
Frosted Mini Wheats are fucking Jamar Chase.
Holy shit, we agree on something.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm willing to listen to the chat. This is also will bulk up your stool.
Yes.
That's my nursing suggestion for you. Bulk up your stool with Frosted Mini Wheats, not fucking crackling oat bran.
There you go.
What's anybody in the chat got opinion on the Frosted Mini Wheats? I'm holding on just a little bit to see if anybody says anything.
Nothing so far.
All right. Well, if you do have a thing about the cereal, make sure you put the name of the cereal in your comments so we know. But the next
Mine
one
says-
also.
Do not put
Mine
in
asks
the
if
link.
you remember
Golden
Rice
Crisp
Krispie
is
cereal.
cake, Chop. You like Golden Crisp?
Oh, dude, Golden Crisp is one of the best fucking cereals made.
I had it a while back, but I'm not crazy about it. I'm
Oh,
not gonna run.
so good.
I don't know.
Watch this.
Oh my god.
Well, Greg, you got a computer too, motherfucker, and guess you can get to this website and you can do the next one.
No, I don't know how to do all this.
Can you
shit, but
imagine, Dale, if Greg had control of the tier maker?
I get it all right.
No.
I get it all right.
There
What's
is no
the one?
right.
With the, what was this? Gorilla Munch?
Yeah, Gorilla Munch, Greg.
What the hell is
Never
that?
had fucking
Anybody know
Gorilla
about
Munch?
Gorilla Munch? Anybody got an opinion
What
on
the hell
Gorilla
is
Munch?
that?
Going
Who the
once.
fuck knows,
Gorilla
man?
Munch going twice. Gorilla Munch going in the trash.
Going in the trash. Never had. Honey Bunches of Oats. Not a fan. I could eat it in a pinch, though.
So is Honey Bunch of Oats in a pinch, chat?
What do they say?
Silence. The sound.
Is
of
anybody
silence.
watching us anymore?
Probably not.
They're like, fucking, let's go see some Bengal stuff. Fucking
Yeah.
wheat checks. What the fuck?
Tina agrees. In a pinch.
In a pinch.
And Matt agrees. Oats in a pinch.
I wish I knew that you didn't like cereal when I picked this one, Dale.
Dalton also agrees. In a pinch.
All right, in a pinch. And so, honeycomb. They're not small. No. Honeycomb's got a
Honeycomb's
big honey
okay.
taste.
Me wants honeycomb. I couldn't. That was getting annoying.
Jerome
Okay.
thinks honeycombs are good.
In
I
a
think
pinch.
good sounds like solid, right?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Hostess donut cereal. I never. Can we just put that? Never had in the trash. I
I've
didn't
never
know.
had it.
Me neither.
Anybody in the chat's ever had this? Is goddamn got to be at the fucking
Trash.
back of the
Yes.
trash. Fucking Cashy Go Lean. What the
All right.
fuck is that?
This says Kix. Is this
No.
regular Kix cereal? I ate Kix as a kid.
They're no good. You know what they're good for? They're good for putting in a baggie when you got a toddler and you go to the zoo so they can little snack
No.
on.
You know what they're good for? Using it on a Christmas tree. Stringing them on a Christmas tree. Yes.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Dale, did you ever string checks on a fucking Christmas tree?
Kix.
Not that I recall.
Kix on a Christmas
Checks,
tree. Look up
kicks,
the old
what the fuck,
commercials.
man. You probably had some Frosted Flakes on there too. That's some weird shit you guys do in Madeira.
No, it's on a commercial, Chop. It was on the commercial for Home Alone before the movie started, Chop.
Raising a family of fat kids, man. We ain't wasting food on a fucking Christmas tree.
Tina says Megan loves kicks, so she better not tell her about this conversation.
Well, for Tina, I'll put that motherfucker up into fucking delicious.
For Megan.
I mean, it's not.
I don't know that Tina agrees.
It's not, no offense to Megan, but it's not fucking delicious. But, and you know, everybody's got their.
Put it in solid then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
solid.
Maybe people think it's solid.
All right. Solid.
Dalton says Crave is actually really good.
It is really good. I've had
I
it.
think my kids like that. I think that's the one that my kids like.
Bro, it's got like a chocolate candy filling in each and every bite.
Well, it's probably fucking delicious then, right? Okay.
Yeah, fucking delicious. Now, these two, they got kind of backwards. They got Cinnamon Life first and then regular Life. Where's everybody stand on Life cereal? I actually think Life cereal is fucking delicious. Regular better than the cinnamon. The cinnamon I would go with maybe solid.
I have no opinion, once again.
Yeah. I like Life cereal, but not this weird whatever.
Divine says Crave as Pop-Tart cereal repackaged. Might be.
Is it really? Well, there's Pop-Tart cereal coming up. Yeah, it's there. But it's strawberry. But that's a good idea.
Jerome says Life is fire.
Life is good. The original cereal. Life? Is it Jamar Chase or is it fucking delicious?
Both. I don't know. It's fire, he said. Fire emojis sound like delicious.
All right.
Tita is neutral on Life cereal.
I do like Life, but once again, this is a cereal that gets soggy fast. So you got to kind of it's like a learned skill eating Life cereal, the way that you position your milk, the way that you eat the cereal so that you got some solid crunch left at the end.
Fucking expert.
What the hell is this one? Lucio? What the hell is that even say?
Knows? Lucio O's.
Hey, question.
Fellatio O's. I love fellatio. I think fellatio is right there in Jamar Chase. I didn't know they made a cereal called Fellatios.
People are going to hate me for this next one. I don't care for Lucky Charms.
Yeah, I'm going to put Fellatios down here.
I was going to say, Chop, what are you doing, man?
Lucky Charms. What did you say, Greg?
They are after me, Lucky Charms. I don't care for Lucky Charms.
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
I don't care. I think it's like okay, that's like putting candy in. Okay.
Damn, y'all agree?
Let me know what the chat thinks, man.
Greg thinks trash. Greg thinks trash.
They're not trash. They're in a pinch. I'm not going to be.
So Greg says in a pinch for Lucky Charms, and Chop says Lucky Charms are elite.
They're Jamar Chase.
Says Charms are elite. So you got one fellow elite.
Boom. Thank you.
Tina agrees. Lucky Charms elite.
Boom. We all agree. Fuck you, Greg. Your taste buds are off.
Ryan Sparks says Lucky Charms are mid. Lucky Charms are mid.
Right.
And now we have a second person. Tony is bringing up, and Divine brought this up also. If anybody remembers the Rice Krispies cereal.
Well, yeah, Rice Krispies. It's right down here.
Yeah, it's getting ready to come up.
Yeah. Rice Krispies. It's good for Rice Krispie treats.
And Divine thinks Fruity Pebbles is too much sugar.
Nutter Butter cereal. I love.
And Jerome also agrees with Greg about Fruity Pebbles. So Fruity Pebbles has quite the mixture here. So I think you got to put it in solid.
Hey, Bruce,
you got to put Fruity Pebbles in solid because it's.
Bruce, I got to move it down to solid.
It's either
Dale, on the Bruce account. Dale,
pitch.
Do a poll on the Bengals and Bruce Twitter. Is Fruity Pebbles solid, good, or bad? Start a poll right now.
How about I don't do that because I don't give a fuck.
Why? What is that? Gonna get you in trouble or something?
No, I'm already. This whole fucking show I don't give a fuck about.
Fine, I'll do it myself. Damn it! Jeez, I gotta do everything on my own.
I've never had Nutter Butter cereal, but I feel like it would be really good.
I never had Nutter Butter cereal, but Nutter Butters are good. And anybody that doesn't agree with me on that, well, then more for me. Oh, Parker Blake loves Nutter Butters.
Parker
what the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Is Parker in the chat?
No, but Parker did tell me he loves Nutter Butter. I just happen to remember that.
He said he wanted your nut or butter.
Yeah.
Probably.
Samuel says Cookie Crisp is awesome.
Oreo
fucking
O's.
right
I
it
have
is.
tried
Yeah,
Oreo
you got-
O's.
they've already
They're
got that
nothing to
up
write
there.
a book about. Oreo O's, I'm going to say is trash. I didn't like them.
I never had it, and so I'll just go by what you said. I think
Now,
everybody thinks
Cocoa Pebbles has to be over Fruity Pebbles. I will fight you guys. I will fight you guys till I'm on the ground. For Cocoa Pebbles is ahead of Fruity Pebbles. Come on.
How y'all feel about Cocoa Pebbles?
Come on. You guys would rather have jelly beans and milk than chocolate and milk?
like chocolate jelly beans.
What the fuck?
It's like chocolate jelly beans, Greg.
And Ryan Sparks thinks that Frosted Mini Wheats and Frosted
Thank you,
Flakes
Ryan.
are elite. So,
Well, Frosted Mini Wheats is up there. Frosted Flakes is down here in solid.
Yeah.
Renee
Should I move
says
it
set up
up?
to fight
Here.
someone, and Matt says, Greg, I guess we're fighting.
All right,
Oh.
then.
Greg's got a line of people to fight.
I just want to fight. I just want to fight Chop.
I know where he lives, Matt, and I can drive you there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Cocoa Pebbles. Can it be at least be fucking delicious?
Tina says, I like Cocoa Pebbles better than Fruity Pebbles. And Dalton
Thank
Stone
you.
says Fruity Pebbles should be number one. So he would disagree.
Well, we
Jerome
did just
says
take
Cocoa Pebbles are elite. So that's another for elite. So,
Right there.
Greg, it looks like you got one, Greg.
Okay, that's fine. I've had to
This
fight
next
him
one,
out.
I'm very interested in this Pop-Tart cereal.
Hell no.
Since Divine said that Crave cereal is just new Pop-Tart cereal, and this one's strawberry filled. So I've never had it, but I would say at least in a pinch because I would like to try it.
Yeah, what y'all know about Pop-Tart strawberry flavor cereal?
It sounds like
Strawberry
Divine's
flavor?
going to have a lot to know about Pop-Tart strawberry. I would like to have a bowl of this shit right now.
I would not give a fuck once again about that as well.
Well, you would not care. You're not a cereal guy.
I'm not. Just not.
Also, once again, a little bit of information I wish I would have known. Selecting out a tier maker.
Tina says she's never had Pop-Tart cereal.
Neither have I. I'll put it in a pinch for now just because
It sounds like you'd like it.
I feel like, well, it wanted to go somewhere else. It wanted to go to solid.
Well, you know what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to get some and try it and then let us know.
Yeah, I'll have to get some and try it.
Yeah. What's that, Raisin Bran or some bullshit?
It is Raisin Bran, and I actually love Raisin Bran.
Yeah.
Look.
What about you, Greg? You fucks with the Raisin Bran?
See
It's
this?
okay.
I got Raisin Bran in the bedroom, bro.
It's okay.
Raisin Bran in the bedroom.
What y'all think about Raisin Bran, chat?
What do they think about Raisin Bran?
So, nothing. Seems like it wouldn't be very good to me, but I don't really fucks with cereal or raisins. So.
I can see where a lot of people won't agree with me. It's like bran flakes, like your wheat. It's like the Wheaties that you said, Dale, with raisins in it. And the raisins got a little sugar on them too.
Seems pretty mid.
It's
Tina
all right.
says it's solid.
It's okay.
Matt says solid. Everybody thinks it's solid. Is that where
Yep.
you put it? Yep. Solid it'd be.
Now, a lot of people like the next one, Raisin Bran Crunch, a little better. I would say Raisin Bran Crunch is lower. I would go in a pinch.
I never had it, so I trust you, Chop.
But, I mean, there's some
David
people out
said
there-
Raisin Bran is epic with agave. I miss Life cereal and Frosted Flakes more than any of them. And Ryan Sparks thinks mid like Lucky Charms.
So mid is right here. Our things are getting too big. I'm having trouble dragging them up there. Our things are getting too big. That's something that's never happened to me before.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Except for my stomach. It got fucking giant.
It's fair.
Here's the Rice Krispies. People are talking about plain ass Rice Krispies. Now, as a cereal, we're ranking it as a cereal in a bowl with milk, not Rice Krispie treats. Rice Krispie treats are Jamar Chase. But a bowl of Rice Krispies.
Now, how y'all feel about these Rice
I love
Krispies
Rice
treats
Krispies.
here?
Okay.
Literally, this is the only cereal that's on here that will actually have a conversation with you at the breakfast table.
Tina says it's trash as cereal.
That's cold, Tina. That's cold, but all right.
Have you had it, Greg? As
Yes,
cereal?
I love Rice Krispies as treats.
Cereal,
we're ranking
motherfucker.
it as cereal.
Cereal, it's okay. Cereal, I like the sound of Rice Krispies. When it
Well,
goes
you can
pop,
listen to them while you're eating your Cocoa Krispies
No,
because
Cocoa Rice Krispies are good. Cocoa Rice Krispies are kick ass.
What the fuck did I just do?
What are you doing, Chop?
I don't know. Where? Oh, so here it is. Haha, I had to scroll up. I have to do it in segments because it's more than solid.
Brian says, in a pinch, kids like it. So, yeah, it's in a pinch. Rice Krispies.
Cocoa Krispies. Oh, Rice Krispies, yeah. Cocoa Krispies, I put at Jamar Chase.
You guys like the Cocoa Krispies?
Cocoa Krispies are fucking really good.
They're good. No, I love Cocoa Krispies.
I might go after Lucky Charms, though, personally.
Yeah, Chop, I can't believe we agreed on this, man, because I love Cocoa Krispies.
Cocoa Krispies is my favorite chocolate cereal.
No, me too. All right.
Now, somebody was talking about s'more cereal earlier.
That was Tina that was talking about.
Is this what they were talking about? This just like s'mores cereal?
I love s'mores.
I think she's talking about it like a certain kind that had s'mores with it.
I have never had s'mores cereal.
Sounds
but
good,
I do
though.
like a s'more.
I love a good s'more.
S'more. Give me some s'more.
So we'll go in a pinch for now, unless somebody's
Dale,
got an opinion.
Guys, is it s'more or s'mores? How do you pronounce it?
Oh, don't ask me how to pronounce shit, man. I'm from fucking Portsmouth.
All right, no, Dale, do you go by Cool Whip or Cool Hip?
Cool
Depends
Whip.
on if he's feeding it to his favorite NFC team, the Giggles.
Okay.
It's true.
I never had Sour Patch Kids cereal. But
Sounds
I would never
fucking
try
weird to have sour cereal.
Yeah, that does sound weird. And I do love me some Sour Patch Kids in general as candy.
But
now, we could do some candy.
Cereal?
We're going to have to do some candy rankings.
No, but Dale, the thing with Sour Patch Kids in general, it hurts my tongue because I rub it against my tongue, Sour Patch Kids, and my tongue gets so burnt out.
What?
Well, I like to rub. I like to suck on the sugar on Sour Patches, and my tongue gets burned out.
I suck it so hard, my tongue gets burned out.
You suck the kid.
The Sour Patch candy.
You suck some kind of kid so hard your tongue.
God, no.
Hell.
They taste sour in your mouth.
Oh,
God. Oh, no, Greggy.
Where the hell's this going? New to the Chop Shop, 50 Shades of Greg shirt.
50 Shades of Greg.
I knew I had a. Oh, God. Just forget it.
Yeah.
The bottom line is the sour candy in general hurts my tongue.
All right. Well, let's try to finish this out.
Yeah, Special
Greg,
K.
Special K, it's okay.
It's fucking trash, man. It's the same as your goddamn Frosted Flakes. Once again, let's throw some sugar.
Fine.
All right.
This is Special K.
It's another Special K. Just put them all in trash. What's next?
Mini wheat strawberry. Now, I'm a big fan of regular mini wheats, but the flavored ones, I don't care for.
What about
it is family size, so you get a lot. What's everybody else?
No, I don't like them.
Well, just finish it out. You guys give your opinion, put them in spots because there's only 4 left. And
in a pinch,
Tricks are for kids. What do you think?
Tricks are for kids, and we're not kids, I guess.
It's okay. Now, Waffle Crisp. Who remembers the commercials where the old ladies were there and all that? They try to steal from the old ladies and they got busted a couple of times. Nah,
not me.
Yeah, no opinion.
No opinion. Wheaties is solid.
Well, this is Dale's only cereal that he eats on the goddamn whole list.
Solid, man. If you gotta have some, you gotta have some Wheaties. I just always like the boxes, man. I like sports.
You gonna get them? Look at that. There you go, Greg. Take your picture. That's close I can get it to all of it in the screen.
Yep.
He's not taking a picture. He's just
take a picture.
Face.
Yeah, take a picture, Greg. Of our cereal rank. Oh, look, the Cheerios. They try to entice you by giving you a giant size. Doesn't matter. What the fuck am I doing now? Now I'm trying to close out the whole goddamn window.
All right, I'll just remove that from the screen. Greg got his picture. All right, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully Friday, maybe we'll have a guest. You never know. We'll see. If not, we'll do whatever. We'll have a show. Also got a show tonight at 9. If you guys want to hear some draft talk about Virginia Tech prospects, be on that show. And Wednesday, it sounds like it might be on the Iceman show. So,
there you go.
But I doubt we'll rank cereals on either of those other shows.
Shit.
Ranking cereals, you only get here on Bengals and Brews.
That's right.
And you'll probably get candy rankings. You'll probably get all kinds of rankings when we don't have guests for these shows. And maybe even when we do, because you get guests for like 20 minutes. So they're just not a lot to talk about, boys. I mean, it's the same old, same old. You just keep it moving, right?
Yeah.
But exactly.
We have fun. We have fun. We have fun together. And I appreciate y'all tuning in as always. Hit that like and subscribe. Just go let the video play in the background so it looks like we have more views on YouTube. Just do something if you want. If not,
yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
maybe listen to it while you're making delicious barbecued meats for everybody in the
I thought you were going to say making love. Like,
well, you could.
Put us a podcast for
you
can put us or on YouTube, on your TV while you fucking.
Yeah. While you're fucking.
Yeah. Listen to Greg get mad about ranking cereals while you're fucking.
Right. There's nothing better for fucking than listening to us rank cereals while you're fucking. It's a whole channel on Pornhub.
Or you actually put that on when you're about to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all.